I bought a new bathing suit, a smaller one, and I need to tell you what happened when I put it on, because it was not what I expected to feel. It's not a traditional bathing suit, more of a romper, but something that I've always wanted. I ordered it in a smaller size than I bought for years, and I want to be honest about that. I wasn't certain that it would fit right off the bat, but I was hopeful. But I definitely ordered it in a size that I would not have reached for 16 weeks ago, and it fit. Now, I was a size 22, 24, and really a pretty snug 24, a pretty snug 3X when I started this journey. And this new swimsuit is a 20, from a 24 down to an 18-20. I stood in front of the mirror, and for a moment, I didn't expect it to be emotional, and it was. Not because of the size itself, not because of the number on the tag, but because I remember for years I have wanted a swim romper. I have wanted a bathing suit that I could wear and not worry about showing the parts of me that I'm very self-conscious about. But I also never got the romper because I felt like, well, it's going to be short on the legs, and you'll see more of my thighs, and it'll be more fitted because it has a cinched-in kind of waist, so it'll be right in the middle where my belly is, so it'll highlight that. All of those things. Usually, what I would swim in would be a swim dress that came, to my knee, or long swim shorts and like a tank top, a swim tank top, is what I would normally wear swimming. So I would be pretty covered up for swimming. And I love the water, and I love swimming, and I love the beach. But I was very self-conscious about my body. I always ordered my swimsuits from home. I always got the largest size. Even if it was too big, at least I know it wasn't too tight. But this one, I ordered, it arrived, I tried it on, and it fit. A swim romper, and it fit nicely, and I felt confident in it. And I stood there thinking, when did this start feeling normal? And this is what we call a non-scale victory, an NSV, if you will. And I want to talk about why that phrase matters, because sometimes I think it gets dismissed as like a consolation prize when the scale isn't moving fast enough. Just a pat on the back we may give ourselves. But it is not a consolation prize. The scale measures one thing. It measures your gravitational relationship with the earth on a particular morning. It does not measure, though, how you move through the world. It does not measure what you reach for and what you avoid. It does not measure the dressing room you walked out of empty-handed, or the pool party you declined, or the vacation photo that you stepped out of. This bathing suit is evidence of a body that has changed in ways that matter how I actually live. And it's worth naming out loud. Now, as a nurse practitioner, I rely on science. I track labs, your hemoglobin A1C, your triglycerides, your liver enzymes, your thyroid. All those numbers tell me what the GLP-1 is doing inside your body. But the non-scale changes, the ones that show up in how a person moves through their own life, those tell me whether the medication is working in the ways that actually matter for quality of life. Avoiding a swimsuit is not a trivial thing. It is a signal about how a person relates to their own body in public spaces. When that changes, when the avoidance becomes a choice rather than obligation, that is a meaningful outcome. That is worth measuring. That is a result. I am going to wear the mess out of this bathing suit this summer, and I'm going to order more. I'm going to be in the photos. I'm going to get in the water. And just a few weeks ago, that would have been a lot more complicated than how easy that sounds for me now. I want you to drop a comment and tell me what your non-scale victory is. What's the one that surprised you? What's the one that didn't involve a scale at all? The one that made you stand in front of a mirror a moment longer than usual? Because this part of the GLP-1 journey, that the before and after photos don't capture, it deserves just as much attention and space. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourself. Get that bathing suit. And I'll see you in the next one.